Elon Musk went to Apple's headquarters and met with Tim Cook yesterday, said the two had a good conversation and resolved their misunderstanding around the App Store. Of course, he said that in a tweet. Yahoo Finance's Dan Halley's here, joins us with the details on this. And initially, he just tweeted a video with shadows, and we weren't sure if that was actually, it was a Musk prank, for which he is known.
He's known.
But it seems like he did indeed meet with him, and the two hashed it out.
Yeah, it was weird because, as you said, it was a shadow. And then we were trying to figure out, is that Tim Cook's, shadow? Is that Elon Musk's shadow? But, this comes as Elon's had this, he went on this, I guess, tweet rampage, you can call it, on Monday, where he basically called out Apple, said that they're trying to take down Twitter because they don't, agree with the moderation practices there. He went in on the 30% App Store fee, said that they were secretly censoring content, that they questioning whether or not they hated free speech in America. Just like everything he could think of that would get people to pile on to Apple, at least Elon Musk's, followers would use to get on Apple. And then he has this meeting with Tim Cook, and, now everything's all hunky-dory. And it's like, well, okay, just chill out for 1 sec before you start firing off tweets, man. Like, yes, Apple has absolutely been criticized in the past for the way the App Store works, for being, according to some app developers, arbitrary with their App Store, process, for the fees that they have. They've been criticized from everybody from Spotify to Netflix to Microsoft to Facebook. So it's not as though Apple is above reproach or anything here, but Musk was kind of like lobbing these hand grenades without seemingly knowing what the outcome would be or if any of this was actually happening. So, now he has to kind of walk it back and say, great conversation. We're best friends now. We're going to go get latte tomorrow or something. But, it just seems weird that this is the guy running this social media company where, it's not like Tesla. It's not like SpaceX. Every day, something changes. Every minute, something changes. So you can't just, go by the seat of your pants at a company like this, right? And that seems to be what he's doing.
Well, Zuckerberg also going at Apple recently, too, saying just that the App Store model is not sustainable. I mean, it's worked for Apple to this point, but...
Yeah, it seems to be working pretty damn good for them, I'd say, yeah. I mean, look, this is Mark Zuckerberg basically criticizing them because of how much Apple has hurt them with their app tracking transparency software. This is obviously at the New York Times DealBook conference, and he's brought these gripes up before. Prior to app tracking transparency, he had taken out full-page ads in the Times, Wall Street Journal, and the Washington Post. They're getting slammed, right? There's no buts about it. They're getting slammed by app tracking transparency, as well as the general slowdown in the digital ad sales market. But mostly, you got to think that app tracking transparency is crushing them. He also, rightfully so, has issues with the way Apple deals with games, right? Like you can't put a whole service on that'll have games. Apple wants you to review every game, right, and have it go through the same rigmarole that every app does. So, he's criticizing for that. Microsoft's criticizing for that. So he's not the only one out there. But Elon, I mean, goodness.
Yeah, my Slack Elon bot has been going crazy this past couple weeks. Yahoo Finance's Dan Halley joining us to break down all things Elon, Zuckerberg, Cook, of course, some of the titans of tech here. Thanks so much, Dan.